My never I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there. I see them yopo.
I will let them breathe. Drive time for. I'm a bomb fucking. Wait a minute, do be to me catch us a drive time and a full radio so I did funny drive time and be a new drive time. I want to be a momo or can I not tonchen or can I not tonchen? You better try once I'm going drive time. Mommy and your show no. Printing notices of poll begins today, not ballot papers. Easy, Endra number catcher say. Omo release statement catcher Ghana for so omo be print ballot papers any notices of poll. Endra Adiachia Electoral Commission led by Before Mensah on Jimmy Boss Masari say, oh, I just had no can yet. Now to see an brofon easy for no try. Omo brofon see different from Yene so Sibia you read brofon Tiasiana because I don't get it. Easy Endra release statement catcher Ghana for say they are going to print notices of poll and ballot papers. Now, Ghana for the NDC for a resi issue say register no a provisional register mpo yen verify wie and be final register. Then na would statement about bonten say ko print ballot papers. And then pa easy by ya almost ye jiminti. They want to come and tell us to say NDC for some na omo kano any Ghana for some omo can say omo person omo bokro no ye boa na brofo no omo kire no ye ne entiase. Now mamen kan easy for den omo ankasa statement omo release ye enra me wi anu me ready omo statement a omo release no ende na afi mo say easy for no mo jimi ana say ye ni mom na ebia brofo no omo kan ye entiase enra statement a easy release ye eni. Almost say, and the date now on air 9th. Now, request for party agents for printing of notices of poll and ballot paper. Statement is releasing Andrano asema na ewo ne caption no enono. Almost say request for party agents for the printing of notice of poll, and ballot papers. Almost say a party ankra party no omuntu ayeden omonim si anansi fo mra na omo bedi dwuma bia ayeden omo be printing no two types of printing omo be notice of poll printing and omo be ballot paper printing head no eno no ene na easy de ba yo e kire Mensah na oto no one boss man jimi no brofo no omo ka no omo ti omo nko ade ase ene yeso yete nko ade ase na omo men kan Endra statement no. Or say, I bring you warm greetings from the Electoral Commission and trust that this letter finds you well. This comes to inform you that the Commission will commence. This comes to inform you that the Commission will commence printing of notice of poll and ballot papers for the 2024 general elections from Friday the 11th at the following printing houses. Almost say krata we yomode ma Ghana for any political parties in Ghana say. Aya Electoral Commission say omo ba be commence brodika say commence ye ba be start ya printing. Into omo here party bia say omo representatives beba na omo print commence printing or see omo be start say omo print notice of poll any ballot papers and omo can say omo be start no eye anopa tututu eye dey and omo be start a print eye papers no notice of poll and ballot papers. And na omo de eye locations and printing press a omo koye printing ni nyina e hye ase. And then ma Ghana for including NDC for ka say adentina wo de krata ba ka che say obeye printed of polling notice of polls and ballot papers. Because Ngaka said notice of poll there yet ase. But also notice of poll and ballot papers, and you did not say on Friday and 22nd then we will know say dates no respectively no they connect to each other. And it's not say amount for bit short statement na say adie bi no person mo ye no e wo different dates omo try no mo the different dates but no mo what say this one corresponds with this corresponds with this into omo try then sometimes no omo the bibia show am what say Friday DNA 27th DNA but who the letter the buy no o say Friday you start commence printing, meaning notice of poll and ballot papers. And one no adia chinya easy for any Mensah say asemna Ghana for kan ye ni abodam enye saa na omoka. In fact, before I may read the omo release and then no adia chinya no pa omoka kire say eye paper na omo be print no because of spelling mistakes won kofo di munti ye nyan krampo the ever printing ye nyan print. But before we go, we come back to this no, and the release another statement trying to let us think say ye Jimmy. Now mummy read the end the statement no ne hwe brofo ewom. Printing of 2024 presidential and parliamentary election ballot papers. Oh, say end the caption now the buy no a different from Endra caption no. She's deceitful on kanokre. Endra no the caption ye printing of notice of poll and ballot papers. And there also printing of 2024 presidential and parliamentary elections ballot papers. Now mummy ntie brofo chon there. The Electoral Commission has taken note of some statements in the public domain to the effect that the commission has not provided ballot statistics ahead of the printing of the ballot papers for the 2024 presidential and parliamentary elections. We would like to assure the general public that printing of ballot papers has not commenced. Almost say, almost 30% of say, easy no, emfa, almost final register by. In fact, provisional register crowd, yen dinka, yen we en concluded the womb. Almost say what person catch Ghana for say. Almost kasa asem say adentina easy for final register number no oba print a ballot papers no or say or person catch them Ghana for say Jane Mensah easy no almost started so be print a ballot papers and the Friday. But let them read it no on one catch say a poll notice of poll any ballot papers they will start commence. It will commence. When it comes to commence, you be start you be shasi if you we are printing in na. Do you understand? Now, all no or say printing of notice of poll for the 2024 presidential and parliamentary election, however, begins on Friday, 11th October 2024. So, if you know that the printing of poll was only the ones we were talking about, why didn't you release a statement and say yesterday, say the printing of notice of poll is what we will be printing from tomorrow? Then people will know that the agenda is printing of notice of poll. That's all. Now, the Mensah episode catch them on say or your headmistress. Now after PTA meeting, now in the letter now or the invite a parent biano. Watch room say we are inviting you to come to the PTA meeting, and it's got to do with your son. What we'll be discussing at this meeting or on the agenda will be 1, the welfare of your child. 2, the academic performance of your child this term. The welfare of your child and the academic performance of your child this year. Now remember, you be a school no 82 days pe. You starting chira there. You down clinic school in Korana Court. This is the second day and watch your letter. So Obiambra PTA. Now parents never PTA na. Now Omokachira say, but madam, these 2 things on the menu also be discussed no. We don't understand the say your kids' academic performance this term. If you say the term has not even started, we can only see the performance of our kids, after we get to see the cumulative record, work on my year, homeworks on my year, activities on my year, teachers na omo show omo no, etumi a compile and sana you to me are discussing the academic performance of our kids. So you could have just said, say, the discussion or the whatever we are going to discuss, no, it's going to be about the welfare of the children, so that we will know, say, yeah, bano, it is about welfare. But parents, madam, the menu now will catch, no, we don't agree to the second one because we need to have or see some work done before we can discuss the academic performance of the kids this term. The term has not started. Today is the first day you open school. What's the PTA meeting? On your letter, so we'll say student welfare and academic performance this term. The kids have not even written. Teacher Nibian class. Into the teacher, their parents have the right to question you to say, why didn't you just say the welfare of the kids? Because if you are talking about academic performance of our kids this term, that it means we are coming for you to open the cumulative record, our kids, how they have performed over the years, the assignment this term. Mensah catch them say, even though Ochro said and they mean the same thing, do not say Adena Ochro, you know. She meant to say it was about the two things. It was just about the welfare of the child. And nona Mensah epesemotiasie with Jimmy. Oh, saying you know, at the end of the day, no, Mensah wasn't qualified for this job. In the first place, Mensah na an EC boss, no. Na a decision because a knee-jerk decision. They needed somebody to replace Sh0cking. Time on power no. Into then Akuffo, the Chief Justice then etnas no. Say we need to find a way to kick Mensah out. No, not among your preparations, not among who obia or you're competent enough to replace Sh0cking. But now I gender say we need to get rid of Sh0cking. Until they did not care. So when Mensah name came up that she's related to Rebecca Akuffo, that is when they said, oh, now so we Juma Emma Edian a young Akuffo we come and do the job. And this end easier. The most experienced workers are more easy in your more resigning. Mensah cannot work with them because Mensah does not understand a Jumano. So all that you are seeing, also call IPAC no, Sir Aquano say or EC IT director no, he is a problem EC, and they know only EC workers no more EC and didn't come. That IT director no, only now cause a lot of chaos for the EC. Because that Mensah was relying on that guy to do a job I bet to be saved, no. But the guy rather came to mess up the whole system. In this out IPAC very well. Everything that NDC can or IPAC, the guy did not say it hasn't been done, it is not being worked on. You could hear his answers, you know, and say, I say a continuous statement. Oh, we are working on it. We are working on it. That is admittance. So what here EC IT director now or yes our presentation now. So what here the bro from every single statement we are saying we are working on it, meaning the problem is there and they have not been able to come to a final conclusion whether they have solved it or not. It is Mensah no, they put Mensah there because now they needed somebody to fill the gap. Mensah does not know the job. Eh? When you go to EC, unrespectful BR and nobody's willing to work with her. Me, I have about 3 sources EC, only a penny for. And when they are telling you, also this woman is not qualified for this job. She does not understand. Only human relations. Okona Mensah didn't penny for more experience at Tema. Ask yourself, Mumusa EC say, how many people have resigned under Mensah? You'll be shocked. That is why she's struggling to get experienced EC directors to help her work. Because remember, Omo EC wono, uyi srebu awaye juma o EC kakra. Obi to say a year bossman, he has no idea about ECU. Mensah too is greenhorn. She knows nothing about EC. They are there, they are filling political positions. And Mensah in 2020 was calling about 8 election results because they don't know what they were doing and they still don't know. You're registered there. See, I can't see a beer registered and they are still trying to stop a forensic audit. Even NDC forces our own forensic auditor. Let us do an internal auditor. All the party representatives will be part. Or still no, because the IT director no, he has fucked the system up. because I want a forensic audit. An independent auditor. I didn't know one case auditor, IT director. No, why say NDC for say ND my political parties in omo IT directors Emra na yenye audit no assistant and so no, because the IT director no were messy is up. And they know that the numbers they have, 2020, they slot in a lot of names and numbers. Mensah, when you go to the Electoral Commission, nobody works with her. I can tell you on authority. Okora Mensah didn't go for them. The disrespect. And her problem is that when you question her about her work, because anytime the workers there who have been there for 15 years, before during Afro-Jan's time, the people who know the down job, because they know the job, question and she knows say Boss Masari will lick her butt. And into the piano, now Boss Masari didn't question. Said, Mama can't show this register. Whole problem. The whole problem. You see, registering your credible. Nina was when sa IT director we Boston Asari any Mensah say yeah registration our district office. That is when the whole register messed up. That is all. Ghana electoral register that we cannot get a credible register. It was when Mensah on the IT director a bossman decided say the registration will be done at the electoral district offices, because now what is happening is there are so many people registration the district officers linked them to different polling stations, because you see when you sit at the district office you cannot know all the polling stations at Chalk. You will not know it. And to make it easy, you bring the registration to the polling station. Because we a district officer now, district office now ofri ankamu na ebia obegina wanim na okaje so meto abawo ankamu LA abra oto abawo ankamu LA 2 so we nipa no koto ankamu LA, you have messed up the register. And that is the inconsistencies in the register. They don't want the NDC to expose them. On election day, so many people will go to their polling station, because they were saying right now, if you want to do what? If you want to rectify the problem, I go online. I'm not sure how dangerous that is. I'm not sure. If somebody lives in Kumasi, now the polling station, Bamboy, now oti Kumasi as a policeman, a teacher, and as a driver, now say oko online, now say oko checking who say sebio nidi any registered moi. The EC is saying that person should go to their polling station to go and rectify the problem. It was any panel to Bantamano. Ojai Nejuma, na Osako Bamboy, na Oko district office, Uncle police station, Oko district office, no Okacha district office for to say, Oba online, na Opesa or corrections, a directed say Ombra. Now, if you had allowed people to go to their polling stations, you wouldn't get this problem. That issue didn't say, oh, the verification can be done online and offline. The issue is the register is fucked up. Mensah is incompetent. She does not know the job. Ura is here. I am almost reno. The workers almost reno. Omoko meeting, they could say this woman is empty. They know she cannot do the job. They know Mensah is not qualified to be given that position. But your politics. Your politics. Into politics na Mensah bedru ha. Into say who study omo problem Omo problem nane say sa is way the day they decided to let people go to district offices instead of police stations, and then the kofa the problem this IT director. So obi call district officer. So many people will go to the police station on election day. But Sankofo just but your name is in the system, because the name is in the system, because you did not assign the person to their rightful police station, you will see their name is in the system, but they'll be moved to another police station, into a police station A, now or the same area, no police station C. Into obedring the police station, Yabaka said him, but the verification, he didn't register him. How are you going to solve that problem? Because now the place that he has to vote, it has changed. And that is one thing I am fully be catcher Mensah said, do not do that. because enye obi obefre kurasi bia na obeba district office obeka the police station, but at least obi obeko the police station bia nim say the police station ni. In this one say there was an offline on sana IT director na kasa no they know me iPack no or see when they moved the data from the district office to the main office no there was some data loss. No, it was because the whole thing was corrupted. It was corrupted because people's information were taken to other people. They were interchanged. And it is not their fault because, and I'm talking about the people who came to do the registration, because Senipana or the district officer, no, you expect that person to know every police station and what star district. How is he going to do? Every police station and what star constituency. How is he going to? He's not going to know. So what prevented Mensah from allowing people to do the registration at the police station? They are stupid. They are foolish. The register is a mess. There are so many people who will be disenfranchised on election day. I'm telling you. And this is going to happen, and that is how the chaos is going to start. Mr. S, Mr. P, where am I getting this? My team said they are waiting to send me a video to play to you guys. On election day, you will see a lot of confusion. There will be a lot of people who will be going to vote thinking their name is in there. They will not find their name at their polling station. Yeah, because Kevin Taylor, your name is here, but it shows it's a polling station kill. So that time, what we do polling station A. I got 10 minutes near closing. How are you going to vote? Now, do you understand? Ain't Jane Mensah dangerous? Our democracy fell apart the day Jane Mensah can say Yanko district offices enquire registration. That was the end of our democracy. And that IT director, no, when they go to meeting, they know he has fucked up. They know. That guy, they know about iPack, no? He came to defend his lies. He didn't come to tell you the truth. Because who stated the statement, everything was future continuous. Oh, we are doing it. Oh, we are correcting it. He was never emphatic on what they have done. And still, the NDC said it's their own forensic auditor. My any party representatives, IT for them, just no. You know why? Because the problem then is bigger. And Jane Mensah person come print ballot papers before the provisional results and the final register. Because somebody say the provisional register the background, you will see crazy inconsistencies in the result. Now then I'll catch them and say you want to do printing today. Sorry. Easy. And then I'll catch them and say you want to do what we call printing today. Now what I catch them and say, printing numbers, so there are errors in some spelling, party symbols caused by delay in notice of polling printing. Into notice of polling printing, so what preparation did you do? What work did you do at the back to be able to notice, to know, say, you can do the printing? Because all these fundamentals are supposed to be sorted before you can even say, I'm going to print. You cannot just pick data and say, I'm going to print. You need to look at the data. You need to make sure you have cleaned the data up. You need to make sure it is consistent, it is right. So when I say, final day, I will say, you're printing. Obeka say, we cannot print because there are errors. Jane Mensah is a fucked up shit.
Now, so far so good. Say open online portal le Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.